Happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, May the 17th, 2022. Today's daily Bible readings come to us from Psalm 133, 2 Samuel 1, 4 through 27, and Acts 11, 27 through 30. And I'm going to look at Psalm 133 today. I don't often look at the Psalms, but I think I may have to start doing that just personally for myself and probably because it's good for y'all to hear them. And I can't just leave it all up to Huggins. But Psalm 133, alternatively numbered 132. So if you're somebody who follows maybe usually like the Roman Catholic version of the Bible or the that comes from the Vulgate tradition or the Septuagint, it's alternatively numbered 132. It also goes by the name of Ecce Quam Bonum, which comes from the first three Latin words in the Latin translation of it, which just mean look how good, because that's how the psalm starts. So Psalm 133 says this. Excuse me. How very good and pleasant it is when kindred live together in unity. It is like the precious oil on the head running down upon the beard, on the beard of Aaron, running down over the collar of his robes. It is like the dew of Hermon, which falls on the mountains of Zion. For there the Lord ordained his blessing, life forevermore. And so it's how good it is when kindred live together in unity, which is probably a really good psalm for us to be reading these days. There does not seem to be much unity. And unity itself is taken as a blessing. And it's part of life forevermore, part of what we're being promised. I'm going to read, and I think I'm going to start using this resource more. It's by a guy named Malcolm Geet, or Geit, rather. I'm sorry. For the longest time, I didn't know his last name was pronounced, and so I still occasionally use the mispronunciation. But anyway, this is his. He went through the Bible and took every psalm and then wrote his own little response to it. And so I think I'm going to start using this resource more as we finish up the DBRs, because we're coming to halfway through year 3 or year C of the lectionary cycle. So anyway, and this might be a good resource for you too if you're somebody who's not really into the Book of Psalms. And yes, that's the case. I mean, me personally, I'm not either. Not one of my favorite books when I'm reading through the Bible. But I also know that I probably need to pay more attention to it. So if you like me are that way and you would like something to help out, you might want to look this up. But anyway, this is his response to the promises of Psalm 133. He says, the crown still blossoms round his sacred head, and he would also wreath us all together, gathered in him, though we have all been led by many different paths. At last we gather, and find that all our paths have led to him, whether his beauty drew us here, or whether it was companionship in grief. The hem of his good garment spreads that everyone may touch it at some moment, as for them his power of healing flows. And then the Son calls them to turn and meet him face to face, feel after him and find him, and to join with all the others who have felt his grace. It is indeed a good and joyful thing to gather in one love and in one place. Ecce Quam Bonum, Psalm 133. Maybe pray that psalm and pray for a little bit more unity. Anyway, that's the DBR for today. Get out, enjoy the day, and we'll be back tomorrow. Boop.